This has been the trail for about 15 minutes. As you come this way, and you come through Laneville, you go past the Dolly Sods, Red Creek parking lot, come up a hill, pretty narrow, actually kind of busy, saw lots of cars. You're going to see that spot where there's a car parked, and it actually aligns fairly well with where the parking is on the GAIA. We use GAIA and AllTrails. There's no cell service back in here, but it worked. That's not where you want to park. There's actually 100 yards further an actual parking area, and that's where the trailhead is down there. We just spent about an hour walking up from the parking lot, across this creek, down a little bit further. Every single rock was slippery, even if they looked dry, they were slippery. But we came up a railroad bed for about an hour. We were crossing here. Just absolutely beautiful, great walking, a couple muddy spots, but nothing bad at all, easy to make it through or around. Nice temperatures, about 60 degrees. I'd actually prefer a little cooler, and a breeze would be fine. Now we'll just keep recording Bill here, and if he falls in, it'd be good to have it recorded. Hopefully he doesn't, and I mean that seriously. I don't want him to fall in as great a YouTube content it would make. I don't want him to fall in. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it, or is he? Every rock is slippery. It's got stuff growing on it. Ta-da! Oops, he's slipping, he's slipping. All right, we have a success. Oh yeah, this was a sweaty stretch. Been going about 2 hours. Got up here. We think this is the Forest Road 70, we think?
Yep.
Sound right? So, real nice trail, easy to follow actually. A couple small little muddy spots. Real nice gradual up. Yeah, railroad grade up mostly. Few rocks in there, but nothing like Pennsylvania. It's a real sweet trail so far. Really having fun. And of course we're having nice weather. It's about 60 degrees, blue sky, and we are getting closer and closer to the sky. And that comes with the climbing process we're going through. Really beautiful out here. About 0.6 from Forest Road 70. We cut off to the right, just like the instructions said. Found a whole mess of nice camping areas back in here. Of course, somebody had already taken the best one. And this is the second best. There's a little bit of slant here. But we are expecting to rain possibly tonight or in the morning, so I don't mind a little slant. Keep that water running away from me. So the rain scheduled to come at 2 o'clock this afternoon came about 2 o'clock in the morning. It rained pretty good.
Shivers.
But it worked out. We had breakfast under Bill's hammock tarp, and so it worked out great. Hasn't really rained on us since. This was a steep climb to get up to this meadow, but it was maybe 30 yards of a steep climb. Trail is not blazed, but it's marked pretty well. You can follow it. I think they're calling it a social trail. So it was really good. We got a couple good views we're expecting today, but look at those clouds. Clouds are not good views. That's a rule. This has been the trail for about 15 minutes.
In the Roaring Plains, West Virginia, pushing through a meadow, a lot of pine trees. Bit of a view behind me, but it's sucked in with clouds, so can't see too much. Trees are changing a little bit. In the lower elevations, they were all still green, but up here, a little bit more reds and yellows.
And I talk about when I get to the top of a hill, I try to count how many ridges I can see. And I'm not seeing very many, so I'm going to count this one here. This is going to be 1. And then I think I see 2 and 3, and the rest of those things are clouds, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and just keep walking. And there's another trail off to the left. Of course, it's not blazed, but you can see it. And look down here. Doesn't that look like the most beautiful lake possible? Yeah, it's fog. Difference between fog and clouds. Fog is the same thing as a cloud, except it forms within 50 feet of the ground. So that's fog down there. Stuff up here, that's clouds. Beautiful though. And check out this camping area here. All kinds of options. Sleeping on pine needles, soft. Be careful though if you have a fire this close to a lot of pine needles. They will go up fast. Beautiful though.
Underneath here is the trail.
The thermometer is a clue up here, but also somebody dug out some rocks and built a cairn here. There we go. So for a hot time, turn right at thermometer. It's raining just enough today that the views aren't that great, unless you like clouds, and I like clouds. The clouds are fine. There's some real nice campsites along here. They're definitely established. The trails are passable, but sometimes you need to use both poles to push the branches and weeds and stuff out of your way so you can make way through. There's a good view over there, if you like clouds, like I said. I'm not sure where to go next.
It's good when you grab the branches and you get a shower.
Yep. This way?
Yeah, I went to the right. Left looked like you needed your swim trunks.
I do have swim trunks with me.
Okay.
I'm not on.
You can...
This looks good this way. We stopped here at the Red Creek, which is red from iron, and Pete got some water. Cool little mini waterfalls. Trail keeps going. Boy, this was worth the effort, don't you think? We are following a lot of cairns out here. We're also using GAIA and AllTrails to make sure we're on the trail. All right, so I like you, so if you're a beginner, I'm not going to tell you to come here. This is definitely an experience for experienced people, and I wouldn't do it alone. A lot of risk of getting hurt and never being found again. The TP Trail is, I don't know how to describe it. You push through the rhododendrons and look down and you're on the trail, I guess. And if your feet are not sopping wet, you miss the trail. You're clearly not on it. And if the sky is clear, you're gonna have some wonderful views circling back where we started from. But it's raining basically half the time. Not real hard, but just enough you gotta put on rain stuff. So, if you've ever been here, Roaring Plains, put a comment down below. All right, that's where we came from. Nicest trail we've been on. Didn't have to push rhododendrons, didn't have to fight through the mud. And then we're turning here, following 518. It's blazed and everything.
Nope. Hey!
I had all kinds of plans of taking beautiful pictures out here and showing you every turn on the trail where we camped and all of this. Friday was beautiful. The sun was shining out, maybe 60 degrees or so, a little over maybe. It was just beautiful. We found a pretty decent campsite, though it was decent, but if we'd gone another 20 yards, there was one that's absolutely beautiful. Flat, big area for both tents and fire ring and hammocks. So where we were, it's like, yeah, this is, yeah, a flat place for the tent, and yeah, the hammock will fit between these two trees. 50 yards further would have just been beautiful. So yesterday, the water. I think that's what's going to sum up this trip is water everywhere. We saw some beautiful waterfalls. Just, you won't believe how beautiful they were. The only problem is that they were in the trail. Sometimes the trail was a foot or more deep in water. Next time we're going to buy a fishing license and we're going to catch our dinner right off the trail. So we got maybe a mile left. We're taking a break right here. Go down, cross the Red Creek again, go up to the car. Got a 5-6 hour drive home. Kind of looking forward to it. Take off my wet socks, put on some wet shoes, some dry clothes. We had a blast. It was horrible. Rained and windy, but we had a blast. This is a great trip. It's kind of hard to believe, but for all the misery, we've really been having fun. Part of it, though, is that we're having fun, is that we know what we're doing, and we're both pretty confident in the other one. I mean, I'm confident in Bill for sure, absolutely, and I've been around the block too a few times, so we know that we're both okay. We're both going to make good decisions, not a question there. So, would not want to come here to Roaring Plains as a beginner or with a beginner. This is a place for advanced people to come, for sure, with GPS technology. I hate to say this, but leave your paper map at home. It's not going to help you. The rhododendron bushes are 6 feet tall, and you squeeze between them to stay on the trail most times. So it's quite a challenge. We're having fun. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Break's over.